What's up YouTube? Rhea Sunshine here, and today we're talking about sexual confidence. Rawr. ReyaSunshineTV. Oh yeah. So a huge thank you to Promescent for sponsoring this video. Later in the video, I'm going to talk about their awesome product, their Climax Delay Spray, but we'll get to that later because right now I want to talk about sexual confidence. What is it? What is confidence? I mean, when you get down to it, it's really like owning yourself, but not having it be fake, you know? Like it's not having a shield of like fakeness that's like, I'm confident, I know what I'm doing, even though I don't really. Like, especially if you don't feel confident to begin with, having that kind of masked like fakeness, I think only makes it worse. And I think putting yourself out there helps a lot. There's a lot of different ways to do that. I think keep in mind that porn is not sexual education. Don't compare yourself to porn stars. Porn stars are like professional athletes of sex, and it's also a little bit like WWE. It's like a dramatized version even. Porn stars aren't going home and having the type of sex that they're having on camera at home in their bedroom. So it's good to keep that in mind. Good to keep your, like, don't compare yourself unnecessarily to people. Also, just putting yourself out there, experiencing things and not being too much in your head. I know for me, sometimes I can get too much in my head in various ways. And then when I go out into the real world, because let's face it, I'm a hermit and I live a lot of my life in my house, I'm like, I have that perspective and I'm like, oh, okay, I am like a normal person. I am like not so bad or whatever. Like you get that perspective of like where you are. I think sometimes if you're too alone, which I think people who do tend to be more shy or maybe lacking confidence might spend a little bit too much time alone and in their heads. It's really good to get yourself out there. If you are really shy or like it's a weird time with the coronavirus and everything, you can always go on someone's OnlyFans. You know, obviously I'm an OnlyFans model, but you don't have to go on mine. Any adult entertainer model, you can go on their OnlyFans. You can interact with them that way and kind of warm up that way. And I personally really like helping people. I know I've helped people with their confidence before on OnlyFans, and it's really fulfilling for me personally. But yeah, it feels great to help them, and they've expressed that they feel a lot more confident after like talking to me more in depth about these things. But ultimately, confidence comes down to accepting yourself. I mean, it's really about being okay with yourself, being okay with what you got, how you do it, being okay with like growing, and being okay with like not hating on yourself, basically, like being okay with being vulnerable. It's kind of counterintuitive, but I really think confidence is like just being so cool with yourself. It doesn't matter if like, you know, you don't perform as well as you thought you should have or whatnot. And I really do think that pressure in your head can make it way harder, and it can make you not perform as well, frankly. Like when you're too much in your head, it's just like it translates to your body. You might get anxious, you might get worried, and maybe it'll lead to erectile dysfunction, or you might be worried that you orgasm too quickly. Of course, Promescent has their Climax Control Spray. I'm a big advocate of this, mostly because, well, it works really well. I've tried it out with a male partner. He sprayed it on his member. I always feel like I have to be like PG or something on YouTube, and I can't say like body parts even though I'm talking about sex. Spray it on your dick and then you have sex, and there's little to zero transfer to the female partner. So she gets all the same amount of pleasure. You can relax and last a bit longer. I can attest it does make you last longer for sure. So that's really good if you do have anxiety around coming too soon. And I do want to stress again that whatever your body does is acceptable and okay, and like you have nothing to be ashamed of. And that being said, if you are worried about it and want to last longer, you have nothing to be ashamed of for wanting to try out this control spray. It goes either way. try it out, have fun. You can also make it into a game and like see how long you can last with your partner. Maybe you're used to lasting a long time and you guys just really want to have fun. It's a fun thing to play around with. I'm a big advocate of toys and sprays and lubes and all sorts of goodies to spice up sex life. I think it's great, and I think to each their own, and have fun with it. But the moral of the story with confidence is relax, be yourself, be okay with being yourself, and that may take some practice, and it's okay to use aids like the Promescent Climax Control Spray. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Of course, you can go to promescent.com to get your Climax Control Spray and enter code REYA15 at checkout and you get 15% off, free shipping. There's also a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it at absolutely no risk and see that I'm not lying about this stuff. It's pretty bomb, pretty fun. Might as well try it to spice things up. And yeah, be yourself. It's okay to be you, you sexy beast. Thank you, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like this video and subscribe.